Visit our memorabilia museum, presided over by the MC, our executive producer, a real mover and shaker. He'll shake hands with anyone in a crowd. To some of our fine lobby amusements.
Hey, here we are. Oh, hi. Hey, hello there. Oh, what's going on? Hey, I know both of y'all. Although, yeah, missing some things. We're missing maybe a witch chat or so, or something like that. But yeah, hey, how? Hi, nice to see you. Well, I mean, no need for reintroductions, but well, might as well anyway. But I am Rickles, yes, the tour guide here of the Under, and just wanted you to welcome you to the MC's latest attraction, the Tempest, by some guy we don't need to talk about. But yeah, welcome everyone. I hope you enjoy the show. You know, you're both old hats, so I don't have to remind you of anything. But I was just gonna say, remember, keep your restoration skills handy and all of that stuff. Pretty important. And yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, you know it off the top of your head. That's right. Yeah, pretty important. I know. And yeah, you're scratching your head like I think that you don't know what you're talking about, but you do. Yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, hey, you know, you guys have checked out some of the, you both checked out some of the jars that are around here, you know? Tend to help you change your perspective a little bit, you know, always get a new vision on the world. But hey, I think that's pretty important. Yeah. Oh, wow. Hey, look at this thing. Oh. Wow. You know, are you familiar with this play? I can tell you are, because, I mean, just looking at you, I know you're pretty well-bred. Well-read. Oh, wow, but that was an entirely different pun for a second there, which actually was a little concerning. I didn't even think about that before I said it. Which, well, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, seriously, I mean, I have to say, some people, they see this show, and they don't really get it. Huh? It was a stretch. It was a stretch. You know what else stretches? Gluten. So it all works. It all works, my friends. It does. It does. Oh, wow. And yeah, you know, you two are some of my favorite audience members. I'm not just saying that, truly. I truly, I mean that. And honestly, if I'm speaking frankly, nobody can hold a candle to you. Except for me, I guess. But that's just, you know, that's just circumstance. You know, but really, I know. And seriously, I can tell with you, I mean, you've got a really quick wit. Oh, quick wit. Quick wit. I know, I'm waxing poetic. I should probably stop. I know, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Oh, hey, can someone help me out? Let's see. Would someone mind getting that wine bottle part from that crab? I can just really, you know, I'm really fond of white myself, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Oh, my goodness. You know, I have to say, thank goodness for you two, because honestly, sometimes you get some people seeing the show, and they end up with, you know, a bunch of whiners. You know? An audience member is not so great. They can really foil the whole performance, am I right? Seriously, I know. Right? I mean, sometimes I'm like, you know what? These audience members, you know, I'll take you to court. Court. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God. I know. You're thinking, you're looking at me, all these jokes, Rickles, come on. Some kind of, I know. You're looking at me and you're like, I'm going to label him. Seriously, you're going to label me something terrible. I know, I kind of ruined the setup on that. That's okay. I'm just blathering on and on. I should probably just, you know, bottle it up. Yeah, no, don't do it. All right, I'll keep going. I know, if it's important to you. Huh? Important? I know, didn't see that one coming. What can you say? What can I say? But yeah, ooh. You know, I have to... Oh, you all know this, I think. Right, little crab? Yeah. But this pretty amazing, I have to say. You know, it reminds me, you know what I studied in school? Anyone? STEM. Yeah, I know. It's okay, it was one of the more basic subjects, truly. But yeah. Oh, why thank you. So courteous, I have to say. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, what should we cheers to? What do you think? Oh, to beginnings or something like that. I don't know, that seems kind of generic. But, I know. To new and successful voyages. There you are. Yeah, cheers, everybody. Oh, very nice. Ooh. Yeah, not bad. But yeah, that reminds me. Let's see, what else we got over here? Oh yeah, that's right. You know, it's like, sometimes, it's like people ask, you know, what's the point of theater? You know, you've got so many other things now and different things, you know, and they're just like, what's the point? But you know what? You know what it is? All of us here together. Truly, isn't that what makes theater? It really is. That and, you know, like, you know, a little pepper on the inside. But yeah, pretty much. I think so. Oh, yeah. I know some folks, maybe they're like a little nervous about, Shakespeare, the guy that wrote the Tempest. They're like, oh, it's a little inaccessible, and they're like really wavering on whether or not to see it. But really, they should really take a cracker at it. I'm sure they'd enjoy it. And these, of course, oh my gosh. I have to say, again, I think you're all excellent performers, truly. And I know, I'm just sitting around here telling jokes, but I mean, come on, what do you want me to do? I'm having fun, we've had a drink, I'm coming out of my shell. What do you want from me, right? I mean, come on. But here's what I think. I think no matter what, even if it's a difficult situation or a problem, you should always look at things sunny side up. Yeah, that's what I think. I know. No need to get, jaded or hard-boiled, seriously, right? I mean, every once in a while you'll find someone comes along and really poaches your joy. But you know what? I say, let go with that. Really. Sometimes you just gotta face things raw. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm searching for more things. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. I guess my brain's just a little scrambled. Egg puns! That's alright. Not bad. What am I missing? But yeah. Oh my goodness. So, I feel like I've been doing all the talking here. What's new with all of you?
How about it?
Oh, same old.
Seriously, though.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. What can I say? My hands. I got butterfingers. There we go. Oh yeah, you hear that? Huh. It was James. You didn't hear that from me. Okay. Hey, there you go. Yeah. Oh, nice. I thought I recognized you, but, come to think of it, you might be something a little different, It's a little, yeah. I catch your drift now. And yeah, I gotta say, it's interesting. All of us together, I'd say we're kind of just clustered, wouldn't you? Yeah, don't worry. No matter, you're definitely gonna have a great time. I know it. Okay? And what can I say, right? The show, everyone makes it so inviting. Inviting. So sorry. Oh, my bad. Hey, you want a snack? Please, by all means. Yeah. I know, right? Huh. It's great. You're gonna see the show. It's been a lot of hard work. They're gonna finally bring it to fruition. Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah. What do we got over here? Oh, look at this little crab. Yeah, have you had a chance to look through these jars? You should check it out. Oh, good. Yeah, you never know what kind of secrets you might find. Sometimes you just gotta change your perspective. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, over there, that's right. Yeah, if only someone could get all this sand out of the way. Oh. Get the sweepers union on it. The MC, yeah, exactly. MC's always looking for somebody to shake his hand. Here, why don't you try the other two? You try it over there. Oh, hey, look at that. No more sand.
We are about to begin.
Oh, hey, the show is about to begin. All right, well, hey, my friends, enjoy. Again, my name's Rickles. So nice to see you both. And I'll catch you around, all right, my friends? All right, enjoy the show. And I'll catch...
Can you hear me now? Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to turn my mic on. That would have been terrible. Oh my goodness. All right, take two. Hello and welcome to my backyard. There we go. Oh, it's so good to see you two. I haven't seen you in a while, either of you. How's it going? You doing well? All right. Oh my goodness. It is so... I'm just sorry. I could just sit here with the two of you and stare into your beautiful masks all evening. I have missed you two so much. Oh. Anyway. You are not here to have me stare at you in a very creepy way, but that is very Prospera, I must say. I'm just, I'm methoding this character. Come gather around my fire. I have a story for you. Now, we always have to start with the Decameron. It's a ritual. It's how we always begin this, right? So the Decameron. We'll just do a very abbreviated version so we can get to the fun business, right? Here we go. Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a group of gorgeous young souls sitting around a campfire telling each other stories while they waited out the bubonic plague heat. It resonates so well with this very moment. The three of us, this is the biggest group I have been in a social way in months. And it feels so good. You as well. Yeah. We're also outdoors, so it's safe, so don't you worry. You can come a little closer if you want. Alright. I have another story for you. And this one starts with a truth. I, like you, am home right now. Are you guys both at home? You're kind of sort of at home. Are you at work? No, okay. You're at home. You're on vacation. You're at a friend's house? Okay, all right. Look at you all social, you lucky duck. Oh, man. What I would give to be in your shoes right now. But you're at home? Yeah, team home, high five. Team friend, high five. All right. Now, I am actually, believe it or not, standing in the middle of my living room, barefoot. I know it looks like I'm wearing sandals here, but I have carpet in between my toes, which I have not vacuumed in a little while, so I have, cat hair tickling my toes as well. I know that's disgusting, but, do either of you have pets? You do? You don't? Well, lucky you don't have to vacuum your couch on a bi-daily basis. You lucky, lucky person. You know what I'm talking about? You understand my pain, right? Yeah. Anyway. I also have to tell you, I am a actor / dancer. Yeah, my name is Haylee, by the way, but I assumed you knew that because I could just tell by your body language, but my name is Haylee. So if you need any help, just holler, Haylee, help, and I'll be here to help you, okay? Cool. Oh, anyway. Like all of my colleagues, my work has just disappeared, I had shows with, Michael James and I, we actually often perform together in, IRL, in real life, often, and we haven't even seen each other in months. Well, obviously over the computer screens, as you do with your friends, but, I haven't seen them in the actual flesh in months, and it's so bizarre. And all of us, we just had all of our shows just poof, vanish into thin air, and I'm really bummed about it. But to keep me going, I have been rehearsing the Tempest, as you know, and I'm still working on some scenes, and the way the rehearsal process works is you can just work on the same scene for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and years and years and years, and you can continue to delve deep into it, and it's just a bottomless well, the information of character. It's just your satisfaction is never satiated, I guess. So, are you down to rehearse some scenes of the Tempest? I knew it. I knew that was your answer. I feel like a mind reader. Amazing. So, let's cut right to the chase. Let's pretend that my balcony is not a balcony. It's in fact a stage. Not just any stage, it is the Globe in London. A it's like multi-leveled seats, an open-air stadium. It's the very stage Shakespeare premiered his works on. Those floorboards have a history in them. And well, us poor groundlings, we would scrounge up a penny and we would stand right here in the yard or the pit. of the globe, and the noblemen, they would sit on the stage with the actors, and it's kind of like the original Splash Zone, but thank goodness for the plague that we're currently in. You do not want to be in the Splash Zone, because you might go homesick. Anyway. The Tempest, I have to say, though, is a very particular show, you know? It opens in the most dramatic way possible. I don't think that there is any other play that opens as dramatic as The Tempest. As you know, it opens in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the storm, and you are on a ship, and you are losing your mind because you think you're about to capsize and drown. So, shall we jump into the thick of it right now? Good. Can I first see some flailing arms just to see how dramatic you can be? Alright, okay, alright. I'm feeling panic. I'm feeling confusion. I'm feeling anxiety. Good. You're really deep. You're really deep. Good. And I'm just... Yes! Okay, good. You are ready. My brave sailors. Here we go. Up. To the stage you go. 1 and 2. Alright, I'm just going to get a spotlight on you. There we go. Are you ready? Places, actors. The curtains open. The lights come up. A tempestuous noise of thunder and lightning is heard, and the actors flail about in panic, saying, "Hi, my hearts, cheerily, cheerily, my hearts, yar, yar. Take down the topsail, tend to the master's whistle, blow till thy burst thy wind, if room enough. Yes, you're doing really well. Oh, yar, good. Take down the topmast and bring her to try with main course. Now you have to steer the ship back onto main course. Good. And you there with the chevron mask, I need you to start swimming. You accidentally fell off the boat. You have to swim to land. Swim! Swim! Faster! Good! A riptide's about to take you down! Oh no. And the curtains close, and the crowd goes wild. Bravo! You guys are fantastic. I think... You know what? I think we should start a little theater troupe of our own. What do you think? Yeah. What should we call ourselves? Well, we have some cheese. We have a chevron. We have flames. The flaming cheeses. The flaming cheese. Flaming cheese is our name. Great. Flaming cheese! Alright. Flaming cheese and friends, maybe. That has a good ring. Flaming cheese and friends. Alright, here we go. We are rehearsing The Tempest, our first ever show. It is going to be a success. Great. Now, let's tap into your magical abilities now, shall we? Here is a little shard of wood for you. A little piece of wood for you. Now, in unison. Let's be choreographic about this, okay? We are now a theater company. We are now a little family in our own way, right? And in unison, remove your mask. Let that little piece of wood hover in your mask. And on the count of 3, snap to ignite. 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous, and circle in a counterclockwise direction. And watch and put the wild waters in its roar. Yes! So you have performed to the point that the tempest that I bade thee, oh, by accident most strange, bountiful fortune, hath mine enemies been brought to this shore. Now you two go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, be subject to no one's sight but thine and mine, naked to every eyeball else. Now go take this form. Come on, take the form of a sea nymph. Give me your cutest sea nymphy poses. Alright, okay, alright, good. Nice, good. And now, this is the moment where we work in unison. We all have to scream at the top of our lungs. You thrust your hands into the air, and you scream, "Ariel, approach! We're ready!" I boarded the king's ship. Now, On the beak now, in the waist, on the deck, in every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks, the sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to be sieged, and made his bold waves tremble. Ha ha ha! Yea, his dread trident shake. Not a soul, but all but mariners plunged into the foaming brine and quit the vessel, and Ferdinand, the king's son, was the first man who leaped and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here." Full fathom 5 thy fathers lie, of his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but he suffered a sea change into something rich and strange. Sea nymphs hourly ring its knell. Hark! I hear them. Ding, dong, bell. Whoa, that was wild. That was Ariel who sings and summons that Tempest. But you know, what about the Tempest itself? Like, what about that story? You know, not all the flair and drama of it, but what about the actual content? You know what I mean? So, I have brought you here. This is where we get the real work done, just FYI, okay? So we're going to get down nitty-gritty into the words now. I have brought you here into Prospera's cell. Now, this isn't any ordinary cell or ordinary home. This is, in fact, my memory palace. So, you are in Prospera's cell, which I constructed in my mind, so you are technically in my imagination right now. How does it feel? Is it squishy? Does it feel like brains or something? Kind of, sort of. Oh, you're into it? Okay. Oh, you're kind of weird. I like that about you. High five. You know, you don't get to find other weirdos every single day. You speak my language, honey. Yes. Nice. You're also kind of weird, too. I mean, you do have cheese on your face. I like that about you a lot. I know. It's just who you are. Anyway, here we are in my memory palace. Now, every little bit and bob in this home holds dialogue or a memory of Prospera's. As you can see, I'm Prospera because I'm wearing the fancy costume, right? I know. It feels amazing. And not only do I use a memory palace to help me memorize dialogue, but I use a mantra method as well. I call this the golden nugget. I know it sounds like a crispy treat that you would like, you know, like fried dough or something, but it's actually just a fancy way of saying I have a mantra for my character. Yeah. And so my mantra for Prospera is this: those who control the narrative controls others. It is super manipulative, but I did not make up that character. Mr. Shakespeare did. So if you have an issue, you can just travel back in time, have a little chit-chat with William, and then come back forward in time, let us know how it goes. You'll go down in history because you were actually able to talk to Mr. Shakespeare in person, right? Okay. Now, I am going to ask the two of you to go roaming around my memory palace for only 15 seconds, because I feel like you have a pretty good lay of the land, right? Have you been down to the cellar before? You haven't? Would you like to go down to the cellar? Oh my goodness, we are doing this in the cellar. Everybody, follow me. This is very exciting. Our little chevron is going to the cellar. All right. So, there are little knickknacks about. If you light your mask up, you will be able to see clearly. Yeah, it's kind of like a torch. There we go. So find a little knickknack that speaks to you, and I will bring thee to the present of how Prospero, the former Duke of Milan, came to be in exile. Oh, you want to do the hat? That's a good one. All right, let's do the hat. Oh, and you want to do the coin? Oh, that's another really good one. Pass that here. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Okay, so let's do the hat first, and then we'll do the coin. We'll get a good flow going. The hat. Yes. It is true. With the help from the kingdom of Naples, my brother Antonio did usurp me and set me to sea with my daughter Miranda. You know, the dukedom of Milan was mine by right, but through foul play we came from thence that my brother, called Antonio, and my uncle did claim the dukedom of their own. So basically my brother, took all my power from me, and then, booted me out of Milan onto this island. So, yeah, my brother's kind of an a-hole, to be honest with you. I don't wish a sibling like that upon anybody. But, yeah, that was good. That's all that the hat unlocked. That's pretty awesome. Here, I'm just going to chuck that there. All right, the coin. The coin. Yes. There we go. Thank you, lights. My brother Antonio made an alliance so dry he was persuaded by the king of Naples to give him annual tribute and do him homage, subject his coronet to his crown, the dukedom yet unbowed. Alas, poor Milan, such ignoble stooping. Oh dear. Now I have one final memory that I want to share with you. You know, this memory that I'm about to share with you is a little... well, it's kind of vulnerable, and so I keep it in a very special place. Follow me. My little cheesy, could you grab the growler for me? Thank you. Now, the only reason why I'm showing you this memory is because we are now the family of the Flying Cheeses and friends, right? And so I trust you with these innermost memories of Prospero's, right? Because this is not my proudest moment. It is not my happiest moment. Can you take a little peek in there and tell me if the bottle is working its magic? Good. You there, can you grab that staff and start stirring the water? Good. 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 Oh my goodness. You guys work as a really good team, I have to say. And there I am with my daughter Miranda. My people provided my escape aboard a rotten carcass of a boat, not rigged nor tackled, sail nor mast. The very rats instinctively quit it. There they hoist us to cry to the sea that roared to us, to sigh to the winds whose pity sighing back again did us but loving wrong. Oh, this was us, not knowing if we would fall upon land or not, just in the middle of the sea, banished from Milan. Well, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I hate to break this kind of intimate moment, but the sound of this water turning, the fact that I did not construct a bathroom in my memory palace, and the fact that I also had a cup of coffee before meeting you this evening, I to go pee. Is it okay if we hop back to my backyard and I can just... Oh, okay. Thank you for understanding. I know. It's like on a road trip. Like, where's the next gas station? Here we go. You two enjoy some toasty little marshmallows. I will be right back. how's it going? Is that one for me? Oh, thanks. I can't resist, you know? I just cannot resist a good marshmallow. Oh, that is divine. That is so good. It looks like you're about to go to Burning Man, honey. Fun. Yet another thing that was canceled. All right. So, I have a pop quiz for you. Listen closely. What is sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow? The chevron is... Oh, well, the chevron is definitely sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow, but that's not quite the answer I was looking for. Me? No. I'll give you one more try. Cheesy? No. I mean, cheesy is sweet, just as sweet as a toasty, gooey marshmallow. That's not the answer I'm looking for. Love is the answer that I'm looking for. Love is sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow. So the feelings we have in between each other, yes, that is the valid thing, but love was the real answer. So we are going to go explore the love scene of the Tempest now. Can you dig it? You're down. Here we go! All right. Ah! The very island we were marooned upon. You know, much is given to fate and luck. You know, this island used to be presided over by an evil witch. This witch was so evil, they imprisoned the very island spirits in the tree trunks. So you can see all the rubble here, the spirits bursting out of the trees after, you know, Prospera arrived at the island and all that fun business. Anyway, this is a scene about love. This is also a scene about Prospera's golden nugget. Do you remember the golden nugget? Those who control the narrative controls others. So this is a scene about love, but it's also about a scene about Prospera flexing her manipulation muscles. All right? So, it is Prospera's goal to have her daughter Miranda, and you probably remember Miranda as that snoozy little cutie pie beside her on the boat. Yeah, that's my daughter. Her name's Miranda. So she wants Miranda to fall deeply in love with Ferdinand. Now, you might remember Ferdinand from that flaming ship. He was the first person that leaped off of it and cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here." That was Ferdinand. So, it is Prospera's goal to have those two fall deeply in love. Get married ASAP. Go back to Italy, and that will undo all of her suffering that she has endured while being exiled. Because that's totally how things work in 2020. I know, it's just so relevant. I can't even believe it. But it's the Tempest, so, you know, this is how it works. It's what Shakespeare wrote, so that's what we do. Now, as you can see, I'm in costume. I'm going to be Prospera, if that's okay. All right, cool. Now, would you like to be Miranda or Ferdinand? I'm not going to cast you. I'm going to leave this up to you. I know that my flaming cheeses and friends can do this. Or are we going to rock, paper, scissors? Oh! Are you giving that? Have you just cast yourself as Ferdinand? Giving Miranda a rose. Oh my goodness. I love this. Okay, good. All right, let me get the appropriate costumes. Cheesy, our handsome Ferdinand. Chevy, you are our gorgeous little Miranda. Look how cute you are in that flower crown. And I am Prospera. Let me just grab my magical staff real quick. There we go. Okay. Are you ready to get this action going? Okay, so I'm going to be Prospera. I'm going to be creeping on you behind this tree, okay? I'm going to be spying on you the whole time, making sure my manipulative plan works. Ferdinand, I need you center stage. You are doing princely type things. Maybe you're flexing your muscles. Maybe you're pumping wood, like just like working on your bod. Yes, gorgeous. And Miranda, you are going to be hiding behind that tree, spying on Ferdinand. Fun fact, Miranda. Ferdinand is the first man you have ever laid eyes on. And you lucky duck, he is a prince. All right, are you ready? And the curtain opens. Miranda peers upon Ferdinand, and she is overcome by his handsome figure, And she says this, "Oh, what is it? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about. I might call him a thing divine, if nothing natural I ever saw so noble." And now she comes out from behind the tree. Ferdinand looks at her, drops the logs that he is pumping, and says this, "Oh, the goddess on whom the airs attend? Oh, you wonder if you be a maid or no?" Miranda, "Oh, no wonder, sir, but certainly a maid." Ferdinand, "Heavens! My language, myself am Naples. Oh, whom with my eyes not since depths beheld the king my father wrecked." Good, I'm going to take a little pause right there. Ferdinand, you are just overcome by how stunning Miranda is. I mean, look at you, Miranda. You are just, you're gorgeous eating your little roses. I know, you eat the rose and then the roses show up in your cheeks, little rosy-cheeked Miranda. And you know, Ferdinand, you're like this. You're like, "I'm Naples, my dad's dead." Ah! You're just like verbal diarrhea everywhere. And Miranda's like, "But a man, I think I like that." Yeah. And so now Prosper's going to appear. And I think she's feeling, you know, I actually really do think in this moment Prosper's feeling a little bit guilty for kind of like pimping out her daughter, you know. So I'm going to have a little moment to myself, and then I have to get angry at you, Ferdinand, because you're flirting with my daughter, okay? And I'm going to have none of that flirtation. I'm all of a sudden pulling like the full-on like mama grizzly bear on you, okay? They are in either's powers, and with this swift business I must uneasy make. Excuse me, good sir. I fear you have done yourself some wrong. Oh. You know, this is the moment where Prosper now accuses Ferdinand of coming to this island to kick her out and do away with her. And, well, you know that's not true because this is Prosper, like, flexing her manipulation muscles. And as this is happening, Miranda comes in between the two of them and is like this, "Mom! Oh, Mom, no! Ferdinand is super cute and I like him a lot. Nothing ill can dwell in such a fine temple." She's, like, talking about your princely bod, just FYI. Your body is a temple. It's kind of cheesy, but, you know, those are the lines. Now, Ferdinand, you respond in the only way you know how. You're like, "Miranda, don't defend me. I'm a man. I have hormones. It's sword time." Yeah, and now we battle. "Draw thy weapon, traitor, for I shall disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop. Ha ha ha, thy nerves are in their infancy and have no vigor in them. I win. Yes. Thank you, Ariel. I owe you." Ariel's the one that helps me with my magic, by the way. I'm just not some magical being, but, you know, Ariel gives me a little leg up here and there. So, Ferdinand, you're now in my employ. I'm sorry. And I'm going to do a little spying on you, but I'm also going to be your voices. So, Ferdinand, I need you to pretend that you're lazily, princely, like, stacking wood. And Miranda, it is your job to distract him. But you can easily do that because you love him and he loves you. And we're going to find out just how much you love each other right now. Ferdinand is stacking wood. Miranda waves at him and says, "Yoo-hoo! Oh, Ferdinand." And Ferdinand is like, "Yeah." And Miranda's like, "Oh, Ferdinand, would you like to be my husband?" And Ferdinand is like, "Yeah." And then Miranda's like, "Does that mean we're engaged?" And Ferdinand is like, "Yeah." So, congratulations to the young couple. You are engaged! Oh, congratulations. I am just so happy for you, Miranda, my darling. Ah! I can't believe it! You're getting married! And also, OMG, my manipulative plan worked. Pat on my back. Yes! Let's do a talk and walk now. Ah, there we go. A good old talk and walk. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the dukes and lords have escaped to the Tempest, and they are wandering the desolate land. Ferdinand, King Alonso is there, and he's crying like a little baby because he thinks you have perished. Boo-hoo. Do you want to be representative of your dad? Alright, you are going to represent King Alonso. And also, my wicked brother Antonio is there. Hey Miranda, do you want to be representative of your Zio Antonio? Alright, you are representative of Antonio. Now I'm going to ask you two to scamper on ahead. Go find yourself some snacks. Alonso, it is your job to take care of your crew. So you have to go find sustenance for them. Forge on ahead. I will be right behind you two.
What are you doing eating my feast? I did not invite you here. You are men of sin, and on this island, lingering perdition, worse than any death can be at once shall step by step attend to you and your ways, whose rocks who guard you from, which here, on this most desolate isle, else falls upon your heads nothing but heart sorrow. For 'tis my business that you from Milan did plant good Prospero. And what are you doing throwing wine bottles at me and Xing swords? You can't hurt me more than you can wound the loud winds or remark that stab and kill the still closing waters. Besides, this is rude. I thought I was your host. That's what I'm talking about, cheesy. Yeah. I do have to say, though, what do you think of this costume? It's incredible, isn't it? I'm obsessed. I cannot get enough of this costume. Oh, yes. I do have to say, though, bravely, the figure of this harpy hath outperformed mine ere. Grace did so devouring. You know, I leave my enemies all up in their distractions. They are in my power now, and leave them in these fit while I visit Ferdinand, whom they believe is drowned, and his and mine love, darling Miranda. Is that goblet of goodness for me? Oh, cheesy. You know your heart well. Oh, I'm feeling good. Do you know how good I'm feeling? I'm feeling like it's time for a wedding celebration. All right, we're down. Let's do this.
You know, all is well that ends well. You know, those dukes and lords, they have peed themselves out of fright. That harpy was kind of scary, you must say, right? Like, imagine washing ashore to an island, being completely lost, thinking your son has died, and then being confronted by a harpy. My goodness. Those poor little dukes and lords. I kind of feel sorry for them. Now let's get these off of you because you both look like dogs with cones stuck on your heads. All right. Ah, that's so much better. I feel like I can breathe now. All right, and now, one moment. Miranda, Ferdinand. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right. Do you know what? Let's get right to the nuptials, shall we? Okay, come this way. We're going to make up our own ceremony. So, because I'm going to play, so as you know, Prospera gives a gift to the young couple. It's a little like a je ne sais quoi, a little vanity of her arts, if you will. And Prospera gets the island spirits to dress up as goddesses and bless the young couple. Now there are 3 goddesses that bless the young couple. Iris, our rainbow messenger, Juno, the goddess of family and marriage, and Ceres, the goddess of agriculture and fertility. Now, you both get to choose one goddess to bless you, and then I'm going to give you some choreography because why not make a dance out of this, right? All right. So, Iris is here, Juno is here, Ceres is here. Snap in the location that you want to be blessed in. Rainbows, family, fertility. Family? Alright. And you are rainbows? No, fertility. Alright, Ceres and Juno. Great. So, I'm going to go to the under the arch, and when I start singing the song of Juno, Miranda, I need you to dance yourself down the aisle. And then when I start singing the song of Ceres, Ferdinand, I need you to dance yourself down the aisle, okay? Alright, we're just making this up as we go along. This is a new wedding ritual. Here we go. Miranda, are you ready? Ladies, we're going to do Juno first. The goddess of family and marriage. Hit it. Honor, riches, marriage, blessings, long continuance, increasing hourly joy, still be upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you. Gorgeous. Yes. Yes. Good. All right. Are you ready for the Ceres blessing? Here we go. And earths increase, boys in plenty, barns and garners never empty, vines and clustering bunches growing, plants so goodly, birthing, bowing. Spring come to you at the farthest, in the very end of harvest. Scarcity and want shall shun you. Ceres' blessing is so on you. Good. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We are almost there. You are almost fully wed. Is that a thing? Fully wed? I have no idea. But we're making this up as we go along. So this is the final part of our wedding ceremony. Let's all hold hands. Miranda, do you take Ferdinand to be... Oh, hold Ferdinand's hand. We have to complete the circle. It's very important. Yes. There we go. Now the ritual can begin. Miranda, do you take Ferdinand to be your spirit? And Ferdinand, do you take Miranda to be your spirit? Look at those new masks. Gorgeous. Ah, and with that blessing we have returned, and all has been made right through marriage. Ah, you know, Prospera gives up her magic to return to Milan, and well, so too I must leave you now. I know. But I'm kind of sad to leave my flame and cheese and friends. Oh, well, maybe there'll be a next time. Who knows? I do have to say, though, I exist because of you. Like, without you, the audience, without you, my fellow company members, I wouldn't be making theater. I wouldn't be performing theater. So thank you for getting me out of my quarantine slump and having a rehearsal with me. That felt really good, eh? Oh, is that a hug? Oh, thank you. All right. Can we do one last ritual? Okay. All right. Now this one, let's see if we can bring a storm, a tempest here with us. I mean, I can feel the energy starting. So follow my arm movements. Are you ready? Our revels now are ended. Those, our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and have melted into air, into thin air, like the baseless fabric of this vision. The cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, maybe let's all point over here, and the great globe itself, all which it inherits shall dissolve. Like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. Now let's touch our hearts, for we are such stuff as dreams are made on. And in this little life, we are rounded in asleep. Now, let's dance around this fire a little bit before we must part from this illusion, because this is technically your wedding celebration, Miranda and Ferdinand. Woo, okay. Now, let's do a recap dance because I remember the two of you from some activities we have done in a past life of mine. So this is called a recap dance. I'm going to say a character's name, and then you have to do dance moves that you feel represent that character, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, Ariel! Good. Ooh. Terrified sailors. Oh, I'm feeling this. Yes, I feel the panic. I feel the anxiety steaming off of you. Good. Harpy! Alright. I'm feeling those harpy vibes. Good. Now... oh, this is going to be a funny one. Prospera! Do a Prospera parody for me. Oh, good. You are manipulating situations. You are doing magic. I love it. I have to say, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much. I'm so happy we got to play. I love you both. Thank you. Oh, you audience and spirits that have been in my charge, I free you to the elements, and fare thou well. Ciao, darlings!
Welcome back. Thank you for realizing this production. May we wish you calm seas, auspicious gales, and sails so expeditious that shall catch. Exit, it's bright white. Can't miss it.
Wait, is that the time? I thought we had so much more of it to spend together.